Alright guys, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be about the We the People holster. Now I know it's kind of a boring topic, but this is a tool that you're going to carry with for when you go out. So you're going to want a holster that you could trust and carry with. So this review is going to be about the inside waistband We the People holster. The clip looks a little differently just because of the setup that I am running. With that said, let's get into the video. So this holster is used to carry my CZP-10S. Ollie, what are you trying on? Give me that, boy. And while I love this holster, it's my first and only holster. I love it. I think it's affordable. I think it has some great things, but it also has some pretty bad things. But that's why I like to call this the budget holster for first timers or for people who are just getting into carrying. But that's enough yapping. Let me get into the things that I like and don't like about it. So one of the things I do like about this holster, it is very beginner friendly. Like it's like 50, 60 bucks, I think. It might be a little bit more now. But I would say this is for sure one of the beginner friendly holsters just for the fact that it's relatively cheap and it's very easy to use. It comes with the clip on that's different from this one, but you could just clip it onto a belt. But yeah, and then it's also super lightweight and it's pretty durable too. Like I've been tossing this thing around, like sometimes I drop it and it's held in, like, and I've had it for like 3 years already. Actually, I've had it for like almost 4. And it is kind of like a soft plastic. Like it's not like too rough. It has smooth edges, so you're not really gonna notice it too much on your body. Another thing that I like about the holster is that this like little point peak edge right here, it's not really a point, but it's like a peak area where it kind of covers up like the insertions on the handgun, so that way it doesn't really rub up against you. Instead you have this smooth plastic, and that could really help with being a little more comfortable, especially when you're carrying every day. It's a holster, so there's not really too many things to say about that, but I do have more bad things to say, unfortunately. Now I get it, before you get upset, I know this is a budget holster, there's probably better holsters out there, but this is for the people that are looking at holsters or trying to get into them. But unfortunately, there are quite a few things that I don't like about this beginning holster. And that's, if you notice, holster kind of goes all the way up here, so you're going to be unable to put in a red dot sight or swap it out for something that you would want to help you aim. So if you have an optic ready handgun, this probably isn't going to be the holster for you. You're probably not going to want this type of holster. And I know there's probably people out there that don't like putting a lot of attachments on their handgun, but eventually you're going to probably want to do that, and this just takes that option away, which kind of stinks. Also, not only the red dot, but there's like the screw here that takes away the option for a light. So realistically, you can't put anything on this handgun besides the magazine. So the question is this holster worth it? While a lot of you might disagree, I think it still is worth it. I mean, when you get into handguns or to concealed carrying, you don't want to buy the fanciest handgun there is that comes with all these attachments. So most likely you're going to get like a simple handgun with, you know, no light, no attachments. And I think this holster is perfectly for that. Also, it's not relatively expensive. Some holsters go up to $100, 110, and I think that might be a little too expensive for people trying to get into concealed carrying. You know, I'm more in favor of more affordable options rather than, you know, expensive options, just because there's a lot of people out there that can't really afford a lot of things, and this doesn't really lack in quality. Now, the only issue that I did have was a clip. It would move around, and I didn't really find it that secure. I don't think it's going to come off your body, but it just moves around, and that's why I ran this setup instead. But regardless, if we're talking about the holster itself, it's really good. Would I buy it again? Probably not, but is it good for a beginner? Oh, absolutely. I think it's perfect, and you could always buy another one if you wanted to, or sell this one. But regardless, I love this holster. I'm probably gonna hold on to it for a while still before I upgrade to another one. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Also, let me know what else you guys want to see. I got a lot of ideas in mind, and you know, I did a video on someone in the comments said, so shoot for it. No pun intended. I mean, worst thing I could say is no. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one.